This video we're going to talk about the new Schrade Viper out the front assisted opening. Is that cool or what? My name's Brian and you're watching Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. Thanks for joining me. As I said in the little opening there, again, today's video is going to be about the new Schrade Viper out the front assisted opening knife. And isn't that cool? This is actually the SCHOTF8B is their official name for this knife. But as you can see, it is by Schrade and it is an out the front. And it's not a automatic knife. It's an assisted opening knife, but it opens just like an automatic knife. The closing is a little different. We'll talk about that in a minute. But so the folks at Schrade were kind enough to send me this so I could show it to you. So let me readjust things. We'll do some close-ups and I'll talk about the specs of this thing. So here's a close-up of the Schrade SCHOTF8B Viper out the front assisted opening knife. When opened, the knife has an overall length of 8.5 inches. This knife has a 3.35 inch spear point double-edged blade of AUS-8 high carbon stainless steel. It features a black aluminum handle which is 5.15 inches long. This knife has a safety lock, a finger actuator, a blade release, and a retraction stud. The glass break also serves as a pocket clip retaining bolt. The knife features a tip down pocket clip and the weight of the SCHOTF8B is 4.4 ounces. Well, that was some of the specs on the SCHOTF8B. Got it right. Viper assisted opening out the front. This is again, the folks at Schrade were kind enough to send me this so I could show it to you. But I told the folks at Schrade that I talked to that I really think this knife blurs the line between assisted opening and automatic knife. And really the only difference between this and that is where this one opens, you have to manually retract it. A true automatic out the front retracts is self-retracting. The only other thing that's really different is it's got this track here that the retractor runs in. If you've got your hands in the way of that when you open it, you see it gets in the way. And it's still got a pretty strong spring in it, it'll lock out. So you kind of got to hold it almost like this. But that's not too big a deal because this is really a hefty knife. So real quick, I just want to show you the operation of this thing. As you can see, it's got a safety here. Red means dead, like in a firearm. It's got basically 4 type controls on it. It's got your safety here, so you need to make sure your safety is on if you're going to carry it. That prevents it from being open in your pocket, obviously. Turn the safety down where it's red. We'll turn around so you can see it. Push the actuator here up, and the blade comes up. Okay. Now, when you want to retract it, first you have to disengage the catch because it's got a catch to keep it in there, keep it locked out. And just the little topmost button, just push that up. You can see the blade drops back down a little bit. Then you pull the, I call this a retraction stud. But you pull the retraction stud all the way down until it locks. And I'll tell you that last half inch or so is pretty stinking tough. I tried to do this one-handed and it's possible, but it's definitely not easy. And this particular version is double-edged. And like everything else I've gotten from Schrade in the last year, it's got a really, really good edge on it. I don't know if you can see the profile of that blade, but it's just smooth and even, very sharp, very smooth. Just works like a champ. Another thing I really think is cool, the glass breaker on the end here, okay, functions as the hold down bolt for the pocket clip. And it's got a hole in it so you can stick a pin or a nail or something in there and unscrew it and just reverse this pocket clip. Again, this is definitely not a bushcraft knife. This is something a little different for this channel maybe, but it is definitely a pretty cool tactical knife. And we're going to do a little bit of knife stuff with it. I'm not going to baton with it, obviously. One thing that I don't think this is going to be really useful for is lighting a fire steel unless you use the edge. Obviously the edge will scrape a fire steel. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to destroy this thing. You could use the pocket clip. I don't know. It's not what this knife's designed for. This is not a bushcraft knife. It's not even really a camping type knife. It's really more of a tactical knife, but it's really cool and as strong as, I was really surprised by how strong this thing is. It's got a little wiggle in it, but not a lot. It seems like it's really, really strong. Okay, so I got a piece of paper here. It's a regular piece of paper. The other side, try it both sides. I mean, it's just plain old notebook. It's really cheap paper, to be honest with you. Okay, so it's sharp. You can see that, right? How about some regular knife stuff? It's a knife. It's not really what it's designed for, but let's just see. Okay, so I got a little piece of wood here. I don't know what kind it is. It's kind of damp, but let's just see if this thing will carve some feathers anyway. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. It's very, very sharp. Again, that's not really what it's designed for. This is not a bushcraft knife, but it's doing a great job. These little feather stick here. See that? So that works pretty well, obviously. Okay, so it's really a double-edged kind of stiletto knife, but you saw that it cuts paper pretty well, so it's sharp. It's kind of a sharp test. Pretty decent job on carving a little feather stick there. It's one thing that I just thought was really cool is this thing is amazingly balanced. Okay, that was silly, and I'll tell you this too, by the way. All kidding aside, if you do that with this knife, you're gonna tear it up. It's not designed for that. It's got springs and stuff inside of it. It works very well, but I wouldn't do that. Okay, obviously I tell you never, ever to throw any knife because it's certainly not safe and it could be very dangerous. But with a knife like this, you're just gonna tear it up. I'm just being straight with you. So anyway, it's a really cool knife. It blurs the line definitely between an automatic and assisted opening. This again is the SCHOTF8B from Schrade. I think this knife is new for 2015. I don't think it's out at the time of this video, but I'll put some links below as soon as it does come out, and I'll keep you posted. But again, who wouldn't like that? I mean, you know, I don't know. I like it. So once again, thanks to the folks at Schrade for sending me this, and thank you for watching this. As always, thanks for subscribing to Survival on Purpose if you haven't done so. Thanks for clicking that thumbs up down below. Let Google know you like this kind of video. Share it with your friends if you think they'll like it. Be sure and check out my Amazon links below. If you want to support this channel, don't forget the website, survivalonpurpose.com, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Most of all, just thank you for all your support. Once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. See you next time.